Welcome to the new moon tarot reading with a mix of some Cartomancy today. We are going to be reading about this new moon. This is a collective reading, so please take anything that applies to you, what feels right. Listen to your intuition. Don't just assume that it is meant for you if it does not feel aligned. We are just going to take a few seconds here. Breathe in. Breathe out. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Get that circulating. Today we are going to get started. We're going to get started with the tarot, I believe, instead of the Cartomancy. I'm going to put this off to the side over here. I just realized I did not. Okay, that's one way to do that. I did not plan on how to put this out. I will find a better way of doing that soon, hopefully. Alright. Also, I just remembered, I think I've been saying new moon. It is actually a full moon. It's not a new moon. So, excuse me for that misinformation right there. Also, these are new cards. I've never shuffled cards like this long before. I've done it a few times. I struggle a lot with them. I also have very tiny hands, or fingers anyways. Alright. So the question here today I like blessing my cards just and clearing them with just a gentle blow. Nothing special. Okay, so let's start. What gift or opportunity is this full moon offering the collective? And what must we release to receive it? What is this? Oh my goodness! What is this full moon offering the collective? And what must we release to receive it? Ooh. Now, fun fact, I never have like a specific way of laying out my cards. So that is 7 of Cups. And then we have the Knight of Wands as well. What is the gift or opportunity this, ooh, that one kind of wanted to come out. Full moon is offering the collective. Oh, okay. I don't know if those were meant to come out. We have the 4 of Wands. And we have, ooh, the Fool. We have the Fool. Oh, that's awesome. All right. And those are also upside down. Just going to shuffle one more time because there was a few times something wanted to come out and was not sure. So what gift or opportunity is this full moon offering the collective, and what must we release to receive it? Okay, when it comes out in like batches like that, it's usually a sign like there's probably nothing much less to come out. Just one more time. Oh, why is it always the second card that ends up coming out? Is that a thing? That might be a new thing, guys. Oh, of course. Of course. All right. We are going to put those aside for now. Actually, I'll put them on the same side as... Nah. I haven't figured out my setup yet. Can you tell? All right. So we have the 2 of Pentacles. Came out. Then we have 6 of Cups. Usually when they're sideways like that, I classify them as like a half and half, upright, upside down. So I am just gonna layer those 2, I think. And then the last one that came out was the Tower. I can't remember if that was sideways or not. Okay, let me rewatch that video right here. Alright, so the Tower seemed to have landed on the Knight of Wands, which I found quite interesting when I rewatched that video, so I think I'm gonna actually leave it there. And let's now start interpreting. I am finding a story here. So we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. The question is, what gift or opportunity is this full moon offering the collective, and what must we release? Alright, so I'm seeing this story. I should probably have done it this to that way if we're doing left or right. This is what I'm seeing. So this is a beautiful story, in my opinion. I feel like the Knight of Wands, the gift is momentum. It's courage. It's finally acting on something your heart or soul has been whispering about. The knights are, they're messengers, but with movement, instinct, soul energy, and expression. I should probably be holding it up like this. The full moon's gift is the courage to keep going. And if you don't have a full plan, you just need to start. This also symbolizes, this could also mean you're on your way to your gift. And, this is still part of the gift, but it's building up to releasing, and then you shall receive. If that makes sense. This here, upright the card is about too many options. Daydreams, illusions, scattered desires. Reversed, I'd say let go of the illusion of everything. You don't need all of those options. You just need one. And I know that's painful to say if you are a multi-passionate person. I am also a multi-passionate person. But it's just, this moon is helping you release overwhelm and fantasy traps, if you will, confusion around identity or purpose, wanting everything, and getting stuck in nothing. It's just choosing clarity over chaos right there. Four of Wands. This was a little hard for me to interpret at first, to be honest. But I think I have an idea that this is also another release here. This is release false celebrations or like a shallow community. This card usually means joy, union, harmony. Reversed, you might be clinging to people. You might be clinging to people, spaces, dynamics that don't actually reflect your growth. Release what looks like support but doesn't feel like home, because look at how happy they look. Like, come on. There's a craving for belonging here. Kind of reminds me of the fox. I don't know, I feel like goats are veggie eaters as well as rabbits and hares. So it kind of reminds me of the fox here. The fox is craving belonging. But the full moon's asking you to make space for real connection, not placeholder energy. The Fool, I was so excited for this one. Just look at this card, okay? Look at this. She looks like she's going to leap. Immediately when I saw it, I thought, take a leap of faith kind of thing. She's blindfolded. She has this like spirit dog thing. It looks so cool. And it looks like she's going to jump off a cliff or something, but she doesn't know where she's going. She's totally unaware and is reversed. So I feel like fear of the leap, okay? She's stepping into the unknown. You are stepping into the unknown, but there's hesitation. I was asking, what does the collective need to release to receive this opportunity? And the full moon is asking you to release your fear of not knowing, let go of needing a safety net, and trust your direction, even though it looks weird to others. Don't think about others. Now, Two of Pentacles here. I'm going to put this on top of my Cartomancies. Two of Pentacles. So, balance and outcome potential outcome. I don't know why I said that backwards. Or maybe it makes sense the other way, who knows. Yes, this is new balance. The harmony after the shift. I feel like this is what you're experiencing after all this. All right, the Knight here is your gift. This is the starting gift. It's courage. And then this is all you basically need to release in order to get the aftermath of all of this. Now, I realize the Tower is on top of the Knight of Wands, and I usually should read those two together because it means something there. It changes a little bit of the Knight of Wands, but oh no, I usually just read the cards in order, so I just kind of like the order they fell at, so totally forgot about that. I'm so sorry. But with that being said, there's balanced energy here. There's knowing how to juggle what matters. The mouse, I'm immediately thinking friendship. So friendship maybe with small, subtle things. Friendship with, who knows, it could be with people, or it could be with your hobbies or what you choose to do with your gift. On top of that was the Six of Cups, which fell sideways. I'm immediately thinking it's continuing the friendship theme here. The tortoise. It's a happy moment. But it was sideways, so it's the between. It's holding on to the past out of comfort. This could even be like old you, who knows? But we're going into the aftermath, I feel like, so. Or who knows, maybe this was a relationship that was not the greatest for you, but you had happy moments. And receiving joy and innocence is your new source of strength. I feel like don't let the past define you. Let it inform your joy. This on top, the Two of Pentacles, reminds me that you can find emotional balance, but not if you're clinging to old stories. Let the new joy in. I feel like that's your midway point. It's half-healed nostalgia. There's an emotional return here of some sort. Now the fun part is the Tower, that it's sideways. Oh, okay, so it's on top of the Knight of Wands. This is powerful. This is really powerful. I'm sweating. After I pulled that, I started sweating. And it's not because of the trauma of the Tower card. No. This is very powerful. It kind of reminds me of like a lightning strike here too. The Tower isn't here to say everything will fall apart. No. It's sideways. Okay, it's sideways. So don't get too scared now. A shift you can either flow with or resist. It's a message here. A potential disruption you initiate through your own bravery. Through your own bravery. And that does not mean evil disruption. It could be disruption and just... See, I'm getting excited now. I can't even speak. Disruption in something. Maybe, like I said, like, let go of the old stories. It's with your bravery. A release of false structures you once thought you were, okay? Exactly. We're seeing that here, especially here, okay? So on top of the Knight of Wands, I don't know, it's kind of reminding me of this in the leap of faith here, because there's the courage. It's courage. The Knight of Wands, it's if you choose to take the leap, something old is going to crack, exactly like I just said there. It's not punishment, it's freedom. It's not destruction, it's deconstruction. So really what I'm seeing here is this full moon is offering you the courage to finally move, to take a bold but honest step forward. It's what's calling your soul. But to receive that gift, the collective must release illusion and decision, false celebrations or shallow community, fear of the unknown, over attachment to the past. 6 of Cups. And in return, you gain new balance in your physical and energetic life. 2 of Pentacles. Joy that doesn't rely on nostalgia. 6 of Cups. Where are you? 6 of Cups. A natural instinct-led rebirth that changes our foundation, the Tower. So that's what I'm seeing here. This is a very powerful reading. I'm almost happy to just leave it here like this. I might not even include the Cartomancy, but I will because that's what I promised, and I've been dying to use these cards for a very long time. So now, I move these out of the way. That's how I should have been reading it, but maybe not so together like that. I mean, in reality, I could just like totally move those off the board, but it's nice to see them. Alright, so we have our Cartomancy cards here. Maybe we're just gonna ask a clarity on this full moon. Clarity on this reading. Is there anything else we need to know? Anything else the collective needs to know for this full moon blessing? July 10th. I feel like I blew on them, but I'm just making sure. Give us some more clarity on this full moon blessing. Is there anything else we need to know? Oh my goodness. Okay, no. I think, in all honesty, I'm not gonna lie, that tower got me frazzled. It's got me frazzled. I like that. Oh, no, this was not the first one that fell out. This was the first one that fell out. 10 of Hearts. And then we also have the King. And then we have all these other ones here. Whew, man. Alright. Do I want to interpret that? Probably not. That's a lot of information. Let's center ourselves again. I am still sweating. Center ourselves. That was my bad. I'm actually just going to redo that entire thing. I don't care if that could have been a message there. I feel too frazzled to read that. I don't. Maybe this is the energy. It's the idea of what's going to happen. Okay, so what is the new moon offering the collective? Some clarity. We're gonna do one more shuffle. Hope nothing too big comes out. I don't read reverses unless I choose to. Today I'm not choosing to. So this is cool. This is spades, wealth. Okay, it's wealth and it's a 5. So this is very interesting. Okay, some more clarity. All right, I'm running out of storage, so I'm sorry that keeps clicking off like this, but this one's fun. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh my. Alrighty. Okay. Fun stuff. Again, this is partially sitting upright, so I'm just dealing with this upright today. Okay, so we have the king. Oh, Jack of diamonds. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I've gotten frazzled since this tower, honestly. Spades is the mental realm. Okay, this is not wealth. Diamonds are wealth, obviously. We have another spade, 9 of diamonds. Again, I'm not reading reversals today, although I'm pretty sure these are reversed due to the middle. Then we have the Joker of Dusk, I believe. Yes, Joker of Dusk. Jokers of Dusk. Very fascinating. Can't wait to explain that to you. But let's start with the 5 of spades. So 5 of spades. Disruption, change, challenge. This card, this card mirrors the energy of the tower sideways a little bit. The tower's energy sideways. It's the call to break away from something, possibly a toxic habit, a draining mindset, or a structure, internal or external, that no longer supports you. Change is obviously non-negotiable. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. This is the tipping point, and that does not mean change doesn't have to be, it's uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean it has to be brutal. Okay, I want you to remind yourself about that. It does not have to be brutal. It does not have to be horrific. You know, sometimes the best change comes with those moments, but sometimes the worst kind of change can come from those moments. Okay, you can claim to have a good experience or semi-good experience, a better experience than you thought you could possibly have for those moments if you catch yourself on time. It's all about mindset. So, you know, change is necessary, but does not have to be brutal and suffering. You don't need that. This also kind of echoes the 7 of Cups and the Fool reversed. It's time to decide and move is now. Just we gotta do it, guys. Come on. All right, we're gonna work together on this. Let go of what dilutes your power. Okay. Jack of diamonds, a young, focused leader. he is definitely the student of value here. Of course, diamonds. This lines up perfectly with my Two of Pentacles. Where are you? You're over here now. Two of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. I think. I'm feeling that. You're stepping into a new phase of building. It may feel raw or young, but it's worthy. You're learning how to invest in the future, but not just with money, okay? But with energy, integrity. You're seeing a lot of energy here with the wands. And time. Integrity and time. Energy, integrity, and time. Be patient, stay grounded, and keep moving forward. This card anchors your momentum. You're moving fast with the Knight of Wands here, but this reminds you to build with intention and not chaos. Actually, I'm really glad that I reshuffled because I feel like that other, you could tell, I could also feel it. It was just sporadic. Nine of Spades. Stress, shadows, and mental overload. This is the emotional fallout of all that potential change, okay? It's potential change. It's coming. It's coming. This is the fallout here. It's tied to inner doubts and shadow thoughts, past emotional loops trying to creep back in. But in this context, with everything else surrounding it, it's not a trap, it's a mirror. It shows your inner resistance so you can clear it. Okay? Don't fear the discomfort. Listen to it. Okay? You're shedding the fear-based self. Oh man, this is it's tying up to me now. This is a personal reading now. It's okay to grieve the version of you that you're leaving behind. This also ties in the Six of Cups sideways. And the Fool, again, I feel like it's letting go of the past and trusting what's unfamiliar. Last one we have here is the Joker of Dusk upright. Now, this is huge. This is almost like the Tower moment. This Jokers are wild cards, okay? They change everything in the reading, basically. Not everything, but they change a lot, okay? The Joker of Dusk is the wild card. It's representing the in-between, the space where the old and the new blur, okay? I can make another in-depth video if you want. I just created the Joker of Dawn, Joker of Dusk myself. I've never heard anyone else use it. I just decided to do that because I had two Jokers. And of course, I do read them in reversal sometimes as well. So if you want more context on that, I can totally do that in another video, but not today because my phone is clearly struggling recording all of this for some reason. Apologies for that. The Joker holds chaos, magic, and deep transformation. It's the Fool after the leap. Okay, it's the Fool after the leap. It's walking through the shadow to reach the light, okay? That doesn't mean that you're a leap, though, with this Fool. If you don't want to claim this Fool here, that doesn't mean that your leap is going to immediately go to shadow and then into light. Usually that's how that works, dusk to dawn situation. But that does not mean you might not just, maybe before the leap was your darkness. And now you're leaping into the light, okay? So I want you to also take that into account as well. But again, there is, because there was hesitation, right? That could be the shadow. Maybe within the leap was the shadow, and then once you land, it's the light. So this is, again, like I'm saying here, you're not lost. You're in a transition. This moment isn't meant to make sense like it ever does. It's meant to change you. And it also ties in here. It's like the hidden soul behind the tower. Where's the tower? The tower's here. Sorry. It's the hidden soul behind the tower. It has the trickster energy behind the 7 of Cups. The shapeshifter energy behind the 5 of Spades. Where's the 5 of Spades? Up here. I'm getting all confused. I'm getting all confuzzled. These two are overwhelming me. Yeah, it's hidden soul behind the tower. It is the trickster behind the 7 of Cups. And it is the shapeshifter behind the 5 of Spades. This is where the reading really evolves from personal growth to soul alchemy. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful reading for this full moon. The final collective message here with the tarot and the cartomancy. This buck moon, again, reminder, this is in Capricorn, okay? This buck moon is not about comfort. It's about clarity. Clarity usually brings comfort. Usually, sometimes. The gift is the momentum, okay? But the price is the illusion. The collective is being asked to choose one real path and walk it, even if it breaks something open, okay? We're learning how to act with purpose, Knights of Wands. Invest wisely, Jack of Diamonds. And release fear loops, 9 of Spades. Okay? And embrace the unknown, Joker of Dusk. The tower isn't collapsing everything. It's freeing the parts of you that are ready to build something real. Let's just take a moment to breathe. Inhale, exhale. This was a beautiful reading for this buck moon. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I can move these over now. So that is this reading call to a close. I am thankful for everybody who showed up tonight for this reading, and I hope you a blessed night and the next few days. With these energies, I wish you the best on your journey, and thank you for tuning in.